Welcome back to my channel. I'm Pew Pew Meow and this is Field of Glory 2 Digital League Season 12. We are playing Slav versus Indian and Hephthalite allies. I am totally butchering that. It is a game versus a player called Loopring. Hello Loopring, if you're watching this. I hope this game would be a lot of fun for both of us. On our right flank, we have impassable water with a ford on our side. There is only a ford on our side, and hence there is no point in deploying anything here, unless of course I want to get shot up by his archers, which, guess what, I do not. So what are we gonna take? We are gonna take Javelin Man. We do need to present something against his A, elephants that he's most likely taking, and B, archers that he is definitely taking. Furthermore, we're gonna take more light archers as well. We want cavalry ourselves. He would most likely try and counter that with his elephants, but we're gonna try and screen our cav with light archers and of course javelin men. Alright, well, we have set up our force, so let us have a quick look at what we're doing. So, first of all, I suppose our center left flank, I have no idea what this is, but this is our main thrust of attack. So we have Javelin on the right flank and archers on the left, and the reason for that is because Javelin can get stuck in as whatever is occupying this rough ground, and there would be a lot of stuff occupying that rough ground, and then archers can loop around and envelop whatever is trying to camp out there. Behind them we will follow through with irregular foot, and of course we have another set of regular foot separated just to ensure that we have a second maneuver element which we can either throw as a defense or assist with enveloping whatever is gonna be in that little hill there. We have our armored noble cavalry slightly to the back, and you could say this is our real center, but it isn't, but in the center, and the reason why they're slightly to the back is to see what is actually happening and not to charge in too early, like happened in a few other games that I have played with this force. On the left flank we have a nice camping force in case if he decides to come in with his cavalry here. And of course we do have a sneaky, hopefully this is gonna be in time, noble cavalry, so they are protected, not armored, just protected, but they are still superior, and of course light spear and sword very similar to armored noble cav, so the only difference is protected instead of armored. The idea here would be to come in here and just start moving up to this side of the board, because by the time that they make it up here, and unless the opponent of course has any scouting force on this side of the map, hopefully that would be a little bit of a surprise and we can come in and just start harassing him. If however he decides to charge in with his cavalry here, we can envelop with archers and send this cavalry from the back as well. That is the plan, but we have noticed from my games that definitely no plan survives the contact with the enemy, and sometimes plan changes for the worse, so we shall see what happens. For now, let's move on to turn number 1. Okay, so he's falling back to the forest, of course. Let's just zoom in a little bit more. So it has Indian archers, Indian close fighters, archers, 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 close fighters, archers, horse archers, cav, superior Indian lancers, quite a lot of elephants. I thought he might bring a lot of elephants, and he did. He most certainly did. all the way up. Here we will move one at a time. Be very careful not to do any nonsense like try and get out of cover of the trees, because that really reveals our position, what we're doing here. As for here, I suppose all we can do is move forward, and we shall. We are done here for now. Let us move ever so slowly up in the center as well. Actually, might move up just a tad here. Alrighty, well, let's have a look at what the opponent has in store for us here. Of course, those elephants look mightily dangerous, and I can see that he is circling some elephants into the rough ground, so it is imperative we get there ASAP. And of course, he is moving close fighters and archers to try and contest it. Alright, well, that is ouch. That is ouch. We shall try and move up, maybe like so. Like so. Like so. And like so. Just making sure that we are all ready to charge in there. That's right, well here we will get in as fast as we can. And here we shall start moving a little bit this way. So I think we will try and get rid of them. We shall definitely try and get rid of them. I actually shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Right here we are doing the utmost we can to get in there. I was thinking that the opponent has a lot of light foot and they will all be trying to get to the rough ground here, but he's not. He has set up quite widely. I suppose that does allow him to spread his elephants around as well, so that can be a bit of an issue. Regardless, we are moving up our screening force as well. Now, as for here, I think we shall move up like so. Rightio, well, let's see what we shall see. I really don't like the amount of elephants they have there. Okay, yeah, that is what we were expecting, really. The gentlemen are much better to charge, and he will definitely try to overwhelm us there. Indian elephant, Indian normal elephants, right, okay. Nice maneuver of the elephants there. Okay, well, let us push on as much as we can. No disruptions, okay. I feel that here we should start to really be concentrating like so. Okay, next turn, even though we might be charged, we shall be moving up here. Yeah, fragment. Of course, here we are almost at our target, so that's perfect. Here we shall definitely come out and shoot them up. Archers. Okay. He is still holding firm, wow. Okay. Okay, we shall approach like so. And of course try to get him away. Here we're gonna switch the general, move him up there, so he is away from any shooting. Here we shall move up like so, and we shall face about. And I think we will be moving up like so, and like so. Just to be on the safe side, we'll face this way, but I do not foresee him charging past. Alrighty, well, let's have a look. He rallies not good for us at all. Of course, we are starting to get shot. And yeah, that is gonna break. Okay, that's fine. We are of course holding firm, and he is presenting his flanks to us, which is fantastic. That's exactly what we want. Get him charged in a flank here, okay. Perfect. Okay, that's not good. Ooh, interesting, okay. Well, his one unit charges ahead. We are definitely gonna be punishing him for that. More disruptions on this side, okay. Yeah, he's definitely trying to run away there. Okay, so 2 elephants in the center. We rally, that's perfect. Okay. Well, we are at the moment on the defensive. Javelin. He is still holding firm, right. So, we will charge him. Okay, that's perfect. That is fantastic. Okay. Come up, shoot. Come up and shoot. They can just come here and shoot. And of course, we have nothing to do but charge and charge. We shall pursue in such a manner as this. And over here, we shall move up and of course threaten the flank. Now, here we shall charge, of course, and we shall charge here as well. Or we're gonna get oh no, right, well, we're gonna set up our own charge here. Which is fine. Right, what do we have here? Charge, please. Charge, yes, excellent. Okay, fantastic. Here we are moving up, and we're gonna shoot in there. Here we will set up a charge, of course. And here as well. Okay. Of course, here, what we will do is we shall try and disrupt. That is not possible. Okay, fine. Here we shall try and disrupt this unit. again, not possible, and that is also fine. And of course, we shall also disrupt this unit. Okay, again, that is not quite possible. And again, that is just fine. Okay, we will be moving up. We shall be maintaining checkered pattern just in case of any morale drops. Rightio, well, let's have a look what is happening. Ooh, rear attack, okay. It looks like we are not running away fast enough, or far enough, should I say. But we shall definitely fix that in a second once we get stuck in with our main troop. Interesting sort of dancing around there, back and forth, back and forth. One of these days he will lose cohesion and he won't do that again. Okay, it's good that we were able to cause casualties to him, but we are unfortunately falling down in cohesion. Okay, so he is bringing his elephants in, and now we are disorganized here. Ouch. Okay, that is fine. Perfect, they are fragmented. Excellent. Ooh, falling back. Wow. He is really into falling back, isn't he? Well, I can't blame him, right. We cannot transfer the general, unfortunately. Okay, how about we do this? We do these. We charge. And archers, eh? Okay. One down. Bajillion more to go. What's not to like? Right, let's charge. Flank attack. Absolutely fantastic. Let's charge again. Another flank attack. We are gonna charge him like so. Fantabulous. We are also gonna charge him here. Okay, not enough to drop cohesion one more time. We are doing okay, but now is gonna be actually fine, right? Okay, well, he wants to retreat. He can retreat. I will not stop him. But we will disrupt him. And of course, let's charge here. We will move up and we will charge him next turn. Here, I believe the best course of action is try and get that disordered. We are okay, but next turn we're gonna be even in better position. Here, okay, let's try and go for this dude. We shall be moving on up, like so, I believe, like so, and like so. Of course, just move up here as well. These can stand firm. This is of course gonna break, and that's perfect impact. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Here we do need to break him, but we can't. Oh dear, well, charge! Yeah, let's see if he wants to chase us. we don't really want to engage him like this. Let's move them up. I do not want to be charged, but I also do not want to allow elephant to charge in here. So I think we are good for now, like this. And of course that will absolutely run away. Ooh, fragmented, not good. Let us shoot a little. Perfect. Okay, well, that's us done. Alrighty, well, let's have a look what his elephants decide to do. He rallies. That is absolutely awful for us. And we are pushed back. Okay, that is fine. If I can get one horse behind his... Right. Oh, that's actually fantastic. Okay. Yeah, if I can get this horse behind his back, that would be actually really good for us. Fantastic. We are getting him engaged, and of course, that is wonderful, so we can actually move up and start engaging him in hand-to-hand combat. Okay, I just want to zoom out a little bit. There's too much jumping. Oof. He is attacking inside of a rough ground. Okay, we are going down. Enemy general has fallen finally. How are they still holding? I will never ever know. Wow, okay. Well, let's get this combat finished. Finally. Finally. That is absolutely fantastic, right? This is not gonna be pretty. We are holding firm, but are we gonna hold firm against an elephant? We are, as a matter of fact. Right, well, not much we can do here. Hold, lads, hold. We can turn around and shoot, I suppose. We shall also charge him inside. Fantastic. Not low enough. Okay. That is fine. And of course, here, the best thing we can do is move up and engage his elephant. But that is good. Here we shall charge him in the back or in the side, and of course in the front as well, and of course here too. Now we will be moving up there. It's possible to... well, we'll lose this one. Let's lose this one, should I say. It is possible to engage the elephant on two sides there. And I'm wondering if we shall do so. Like so. Okay, and like so. Maybe that wasn't such a great idea, but 2 versus 1 we should be able to rout him. Now here. When is he ever gonna actually drop? We shall be moving up here. Which is fantastic for me. We will be standing off here though. Now, elephant. Big elephant in the room. Let's disrupt him. We need to move away, but we cannot. Unfortunately, we cannot move away at all. Okay. And of course, we are much more maneuverable than elephants, so we can sort of run around a little bit. We are dancing with elephants, apparently, on rough ground too. Oh yeah, I'm sure that it was that. Okay, I am glad to see that he has overextended there, even though we do break in two things. Okay, good fallback, that's perfect. We are fragmented as well. Well, hopefully. Flank charge, okay, that's fine. We can kind of afford that. We cannot afford this though. Okay, that's excellent. We are defeating the elephant in the rough ground. And of course, flank attack, we are fragmented there, fragmented here, and we break, unfortunately. Thankfully, we did get caught, and of course, that is a cue for us to go. Okay. A 0-0, okay. I would really like to be winning that battle. Okay, finally his horse is breaking. That's absolutely fantastic. He is getting set up to charge us in the back. Unfortunately. Okay, and we shall repay him for chasing our troops. Right, well, shooty at the elephant. Okay, perfect. And of course, we shall do exactly the same with this elephant as well. He is holding firm, however, but for how much longer? Okay, here we'll just break. Or not, or we can hold firm. That's very good. Right, we'll come about here. We shall soften them up a little. And of course, charge him here. 2-on-1. Charge him here. And of course, what we do really want to do is this unit has to go really quickly. But they're not going. They are superior some armor. Okay. As for here, we shall of course turn about and face. Shoot here. And of course engage him that away. Now, what is going on with this elephant? we really need that win. No win. Okay, as for here, okay, we are moving away. We will move up here, of course. Okay, let's just break here. We are holding firm, excellent. So I think what we will try and do is this. Maybe like so. So that we are setting up a little bit of a trap. If he moves here, we can turn and charge him in the flank. If he moves there, we can do likewise here. Okay, we will continue pursuing him. Oh dear, I think that is game over for our general. As long as we can get him out of that predicament, that would be absolutely fantastic for us. Okay, we are holding firm, but of course the elephant in the room is charging us. Oh man. And flank attack. Oof, we are holding firm, that is perfect. Okay, I think that's his first disruption from moving away. Holding firm. And he auto breaks, perfect, okay. Of course, his elephant, excellent. One win, second win. Okay, it's ever so slowly. But, ooh, perfect, that is absolutely fantastic. Okay, and we are able to charge him on the side now as well. That's fantastic. That unit, wow, okay. Well, we are actually pulling through a little bit better than what the turn has actually... our turn has finished with and his turn has started with, so I really like that. Of course, what we will do is we are gonna start with our archers. And he is disrupted. It is still not quite wise for us to charge him, but maybe what we can do is we can move up here and threaten him in case if he decides to not run away, but he does indeed break. That is really good news for us. Now we will move the gentleman there. Now, as for here, let's try and get him down here as well. Fantastic. Okay. He has fallen back. But of course, there is... well, first let's break that unit. They are disrupted. Excellent. Fragmented. Okay. We are doing well. I suppose this... because we want to get them down as fast as we can. So this is going to be a very painful lesson, but that is that. However, that has allowed us like perfect positioning to take on one of these two elephants, which we of course like and want. Well positioned to do a bit of flanking even. Now as for here, we will of course charge him. Now here, okay, this has to be a win. He is holding firm though, which I do not like. Damn, okay, okay. Well, we're gonna hide here. Here we will charge. Perfect, pushed back. Okay. Like so. And like so, of course. Here, I feel like we should be doing this. And here, of course, we will move up. Now, let's move this unit a little bit closer. Okay. Now we should be able to charge 3 into 1 there and disorder that. Oof, we have been fragmented. That's not good for us. Okay, we need to make sure that that unit stays put. Please don't crumble. Okay, that's perfect. And of course, we run away. A lot of routing on his side, no rallying. That is fantastic. That is what we want. But now, of course, ooh, perfect. He has broken. Okay, that's good. That is good for us. He is trying to run away, of course. Okay, that's fine. Interesting chases there, but I don't think that is gonna be enough. Come on, hold, lads, hold! Oof, in the rear. Well, I suppose I have to do something there to pay for that. Well, at least he didn't charge this unit. They will try and run away now. Come on. Not quite, eh? Fragmented, finally. Losing, but not losing any of the elephants. Oh dear, oh dear. And of course he breaks. Flank attack. Oof, disrupted. Well, they are fragmented. That is kinda good, actually. Well, let's see if we have any rallies on our side. We do not, but that is fine. We're gonna come up here. Here, of course, where is the javelin? Javelin is over here. He is disrupted. I think we shall be going over here. Okay, low ammo. That's fine. Of course, we shall be moving up there as well. So we're gonna try and... yes, they break, so we do not have a flank exposed. That is perfect. Of course, here we shall come up and shoot him. Here, let's hope for the best. Okay, well, we'll move up here and charge him on the next turn. Here, we shall try to run away. Come on. Oh, they're fragmented. Perfect. Actually, no, they're gonna stay there. Right. This elephant. Come on. Come on. Oh, fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. This is exactly what we wanted. Right, we're gonna hold on doing that. So here, first, charge, and of course, break. Charging here. Charging here, I suppose. And here. They do not want to... Okay, well, we shall be charging that unit next turn. Here we are coming up to reinforce this side. Here we are moving to again reinforce that side as well. Oh, wonderful. Hello. Maybe we shall be moving up that way, because he has a lot of units here that have chased my units off the map, but the good thing for us is that we are sort of concentrated in two areas instead of all over the map like he is, and I think that will be crucial for going forward. But here, I'm afraid that this is gonna be the end. Charge. Okay. We are fragmented, but next turn we can turn around and start charging his units, which we'll just do this, I suppose. Oof. Okay. Is it us done? Maybe we should do this. Perfect. We are ahead at the moment, but of course the elephants are extremely dangerous and they are pressuring me fairly well as well here. So, and he does rally, okay. As long as his elephants don't rally, I would be quite happy, to be honest with you. Okay. Chasing them, that's fine. Kind of bring them closer to the... Ooh, double drop. Absolutely not on at all. Come on, let's hold just for a little bit longer. Okay, that's perfect. And he is holding firm as well, but for how much longer? Not much at all. Come on. I need a loss here, for sure. Okay. But I do rally, which is fantastic. Excellent. That was way past the rally point. He breaks. Of course, we shall try and break him here as well. Not quite, okay. We shall turn. Try and get him, and finally he is broken. Fantastic. Okay. We, of course, shall come in support here. Instead of trying to do something fancy, just a little bit at a time. Javelins can go here. Okay, here. Don't quite like this. And he breaks. Fantastic. We can go back. And you know what? I might as well try and do something like this, as I really don't like these units sort of ganging up on me. Nice. I think we're gonna turn around here in support of this battle. We are disrupted, but hopefully we are out of charge range of those two. And of course, over here, they are archers, so they can turn around and shoot. Perfect. Perfect. One elephant down. We shall be charging this unit, of course. Fragment it and fall back. Fantastic. Here we are gonna move up and be ready to charge next turn. Over here we shall bring up this. Okay, moving them up. Moving them up here. Moving them up here to finally get rid of that unit. And of course we can move up here as well to engage his archers. I think the key here is try not to engage his Indian close fighters, because they are better than my troops. We break, unfortunately. And we have sort of left ourselves out of position, but he is in the rough ground. It would be good that he does have one rally, that is fine. It is a rally next to our troops, no two rallies. I think we are still good. Thankfully we didn't get charged and trapped there, so that's fantastic. He's bringing more of his elephants to bear though, so we shall see what happens. Okay, that's good. We can charge him in the flank next turn. I think we do have this battle handled pretty well. And interesting move. He's moving closer to us rather than away from us. Okay, we do have a rally ourselves, which is absolutely wonderful to see, especially because it is so close to one of the elephants. And of course, that's exactly what we want. Now, we will ignore this elephant here, the big elephant in the room, and we're gonna enjoy. I keep saying enjoy instead of engage. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm enjoying this too much. Maybe that's what it is. But yes, we're gonna try and engage that elephant right there. Of course, now that is handled, we will move in here to support. Try to get rid of that. Auto break, fantastic. Oh, and a benefit of the elephant getting disrupted as well. That's perfect. That is just perfect. We shall move up and of course make sure that we have a fantastic flank set up here, if the game gonna go that much longer. Over here, let's see if they break. They do. That's fantastic. They break here, or they should. They are indeed, so that's good as well for us. Here we will turn all the way around, and we shall have 3-on-1 battle, which is fantabulous. Right, we cannot quite get there just yet. Of course, here we have his general that we're gonna try and not quite, but what we can do is this, and he breaks. And we are also set up for a fantastic flank, if I say so myself. Right, over here, of course, flank in charge to disrupt, and he breaks. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, well, we do not have a lot to do. We're gonna set up a charge here. We can definitely charge here because nothing else needs to be done. And as for here, I think setting up a good flank is always nice. Maybe we wouldn't even need that because they break. Excellent, we might get charged on the side, but we are not engaged in combat, so that should be that. And is there anything else we need to do? Let's actually have a look. Yes, there are quite a few things we do need to do, but I think we do have them handled reasonably well. So over here we shall do this. Of course, we'll leave that elephant alone for now. We will move here. I think safeguarding that unit is more important than trying to shoot that cav. He's holding firm. We will, of course, try to disengage here and just try to be as far away from him as possible. Hey, Future Pew Pew Meow here. Once again, I have forgotten to record the analysis during the recording of the game, so do forgive me for just using the recycled footage from the game yet again. But let us dive into the post-game analysis. So I think the original plan was good, and it has worked quite well. Of course, the opponent did not do what I was expecting him to do, and they usually never do. So looking at our left flank, I think we have suffered a lot of casualties, but it was justified. The left flank done exactly what it needed to do. It has tied up his cavalry, it has tied up his elephants long enough for our main thrust, which was our right flank, to do enough damage to rout enough units and allow us to win the game. In saying that, it didn't all go to plan. The main points for me to carry away from this game, having edited the footage, a lot of times I was looking at my moves and cringing a bit. So many charges hoping for the break in the enemy and leaving my own flank exposed to the counter charge. If I was to replay the game, I would have definitely done things quite a bit different in that regard. Played things safer rather than hoping for a good outcome. Right flank specifically, there were a few points where I should have resolved the combat before moving my troops to see what is the result and then act accordingly. Our center done really well. I think holding back and waiting to see what is gonna happen and then maneuvering my cavalry accordingly worked really well. The right flank, couple of things to carry away from that. Charging elephants with a horse with cavalry, probably not the best of ideas, even if you have 2-on-1 battle situation. The elephants still tied up my cavalry for quite a long time. Similarly, with the irregular foot attacking one of the elephants, I should have tried to maneuver one of the units to hit the elephant in the flank. charging them front on. Yes, eventually the elephant started losing troops, but for the longest time it held firm and tied up those two units. And interestingly enough, I think in this game, while I have charged and ganged up, 2-1, 3-1 on a unit, I should have been a little bit more strategic and charged units in the flank in order to expedite the collapse of his force. These are the things to carry away from the game. I hope you have enjoyed it. I definitely have. And while this wasn't a perfect game by any stretch of the imagination, the knowledge gained is definitely gonna be carried forward. And I'd like to thank my opponent Looping for putting up a good fight, and I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I'm gonna stick another video that you might like right here for you. And of course, if you do have any comments, suggestions, tactics, or just your thoughts on the battle, I would love to hear that down in the comments below. And until next time, bye-bye.